there are some big changes coming to FPL for the 2024-25 season, and you need to know them so you can win your mini leagues. Let's waste no time and get straight in with the first big change coming this season. Here are the big changes coming to FPL this 2024-25 season. Of course, the first change that we're going to look at today is 5 free transfers. You used to only be able to carry 2 free transfers across game weeks, but now the maximum you can carry is 5. And initially I thought maybe, this is an unnecessary change. It's too many transfers. If you really think about it, are you going to be in a position where you have 5 free transfers and be able to use them all? I don't think that's the point. I think the point is we're going to, implement something new to the strategy and overall base of the game that is going to differentiate teams quite a lot, in my opinion, especially when you take into account that over wildcards and free hits, your transfers won't be turned to 0 anymore. You will carry your transfers through your chips and be able to use them after, which I think is really important and adds another dynamic to the strategy of FPL. So a change initially I thought was unnecessary, actually could benefit the community massively in terms of differential strategy across the player base, which is always an amazing thing. The next big change coming to FPL is a mystery chip. Now, this mystery chip isn't live now. It's not going to be live until January. My thoughts on what this chip could be, I personally think it's going to be a limitless chip. I think they're going to take the idea from the Euro Fantasy and implement it into FPL. A week where we have unlimited transfers and unlimited budget to do whatever we please to our team, and for it to return back to normal, just like a free hit does the next week. Yeah, that's in January, so a bit to wait for that. Any comments on what you think it is going to be at home, drop them in the comment section below. Pitch design, something ever so subtle, but has made a pretty big impact on the overall feel of the game. I think the game feels a lot cleaner now. This is the template and format from the FPL Challenge game mode that we had at the end of last season. If anyone's played it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but this is basically a more clean design, which I think is more friendly to everyone using apps and webs for FPL changes. Change to the bonus point scoring. This is pretty big of a change, a bit of a controversial one as well, because you have your separate bonus points scoring system and you have your primary player scoring system. Now, this bonus point is separate, so don't get confused when I say bonus points awarded. So the first change is saving a penalty for a goalkeeper goes from 15 bonus points down to 9. And remember, this is all from the bonus point system. This isn't a direct points guarantee for your player. This is the bonus point system. So already, for saving a penalty, for being a good goalkeeper, goalkeepers have been negatively impacted by this change. Now, for me, I don't see why this change is necessary. If your goalkeeper is saving penalties, you should be rewarded with a possibility of a bonus point at the end of the game. And yeah, that's just going to ruin that aspect for goalkeeper saves, in my opinion. But we'll see how it goes about through the season. I might be completely wrong. Goalkeepers and defenders now conceding a goal will get -4 bonus points on the bonus point system. Again, it's already difficult to get points from defenders and goalkeepers. You're really banking on clean sheets, and at the moment in modern football, clean sheets are very hard to come by unless you're a very, very good defensive team. Someone like an Arsenal, you look at the Gabriels and Salibas last season, great picks, cheap, and have a lot of clean sheets. So maybe that's the type of player you're going to go for. You're not going to go for players who maybe concede a lot of goals in the Premier League season, because you're going to be negatively impacted on that bonus point system. Goal line clearance, we barely see them in the Premier League. It's a nice addition to have because you do get rewarded if your player does it, but I think it is a bit unnecessary. A foul one, however, this is where the changes, I actually quite like these changes. A foul one is worth 1 bonus point on the bonus point system, so immediately that comes to head, Jack Grealish. If Jack Grealish gets minutes for City this season, I don't think he will, but if he does, he wins a lot of fouls and of course will rack up on the bonus point system for doing so. A shot on target, maybe you're looking like someone like Watkins, or I'm not even sure. Someone who gets a lot of shots on target. Darwin Nunez gets a lot of shots on target, although he doesn't tend to convert them, will be rewarded through the bonus point system for this, which is a really awesome change to see. I don't particularly like the defensive and goalkeeper changes, but hey-ho, there are some positives amongst this that are going to come this season. Changes to blank and double game weeks is the last one I'm going to talk about in today's video. Now, because of the changes to replays in the FA Cup and other changes to fixtures, we're going to see a lot less blank and double game weeks, so there's not going to be a lot of strategy going towards them, in my opinion, unless we see something happen where there's a larger double game week later on in the season. Of course, we're going to be all looking at Ben Crellin's FPL planner to figure that out, but yeah, there's so many changes coming to FPL this season. I'm personally really excited for the season. I've got a lot planned. As you can see, the channel's got a bit of a different look. And of course, I've officially partnered with Fantasy Football Hub this season. I'm going to be using them as my software this season in order to win my mini leagues and get the best rank I possibly can. I signed up last year and got into the top 1.3% in the whole world in FPL by using their data and software. It's absolutely fantastic. They currently have a deal on where they have 50% off on all memberships. And if you don't win your mini league, you get your money back, which is absolutely fantastic. Of course, terms and conditions do apply. And if you have any interest, click the link in my description to get access to that deal. But yeah, that is all of the changes coming to the 2024-25 season. Just to outro the video, of course, if you've enjoyed, drop a like and a subscribe on the channel. It supports me massively, and hopefully these videos this season are going to improve your FPL rank. That is everything for today though. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.